Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Preparty, and I'm your host, J. Cal. This is a presentation of Alliance-Wrestling.com, your number one source for news and information for the National Wrestling Alliance. Right there, the bad dude Tito, right there. You guys just missed him. Anyways, we're broadcasting live here at the Thunder Studios ahead of tonight's inaugural, the first ever United Wrestling Network Live pay-per-view. And what an amazing time to be alive. I'm here at the Thunder Studios in Long Beach, California, my own native backyard. And folks, we're trying to talk NWA. We've got janky internet, but we're self-reliant here. And it's going to be an historic night, regardless of what happens, regardless of who walks out of Long Beach, California with the 10 pounds of gold, because this is the first time in 68 years that the NWA World Heavyweight Champion has defended in Long Beach, California. We talked about this last week. Long Beach has been historic with its rich history, tradition, and professional wrestling. Hell, even just up until recently, like in 2014, the NWA would hold cards here in Long Beach. But this is the first time. This is the first time that 10 pounds of gold will be in Long Beach, California. There is many, many matches set up for tonight. Of course, for 90 minutes, $7.99 on Fight TV, you get to order the first episode on live. Starts from the United Wrestling Network. Will converge here in Long Beach, California, to put on a wrestling event. Hi. I'm not sure. You might be able to.
Or maybe this.
I'm sorry.
No, there's a light.
What is up, Captain Cat? Thanks for checking out the video today. I'm not sure exactly how long they're going to let me stay here, because this is kind of like a guerrilla broadcasting. They might boot me at any minute, but I've seen Chris Dickinson in the here. Eli Drake is in the house. Like I said, the tribe are here. Navajo Warrior, Hawaiian Lion, Bad Dude Tito. What's going on, Woodland Goblin? I also see Camille and Heather Monroe here. Levi Shapiro, the United Wrestling Network TV champion, Dan Joseph. Yeah, this is very much guerrilla podcasting now. Dave Marquez knows I'm here, but I don't think he knows that I'm podcasting. So at any minute, someone from Thunder Studios could tell me to get the hell out of here. So we'll see how it happens, how it goes. It's very fortunate. I was saying this earlier, that I was there when Dave Marquez was a part of the production staff at Epic Pro Wrestling at the Glendale Studios. I was with Dave when they did the New Japan USA shows in. Sorry, people come by and look. I'm not sure if I have to leave or not. I was there with Dave when they broadcasted the New Japan USA Tokon TV events in Santa Monica. I've been with Dave when he did the first pro wrestling showcase at the Columbia Square Studios. I was with Dave when they did the first pro wrestling summit, or actually the second pro wrestling summit, the Fiesta Lucha in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was with Dave for the first TV taping of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood at the Columbia Square Studios. I was with Dave when they relaunched Championship Wrestling from Hollywood in Santa Ana at the Galaxy Theater. I was with Dave when they ran the ballpark in Yuma, Arizona. And I was with Dave when we traveled to China, Wenzhou, China, to see Nick Aldis defend against Colt Boom Boom Cabana. I was with Dave at the 70th anniversary show. And again, I was with Dave when NWA Power and the Crockett Cup. So I feel like it's having a good streak going here, and I didn't want to miss it. So I did get my negative COVID test to make sure that I'm safe. Of course, I'm wearing my mask, so I'm safe. And I see Heather Monroe and Halston Body. The setup is beautiful, guys. Just like me to fail a test. So I'm not sure if you guys can even hear me, honestly. I met the stage manager, Emily. She's looked at me several times. I think she might ask me to leave at any minute. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun. If you guys haven't ordered yet, I recommend doing so. I recommend ordering the pay-per-view for $7.99. I mean, that's a steal for 90 minutes of wrestling. You guys definitely want to make sure you're part of this. And okay, good. You guys can hear me. That's great. I literally am. My whole everything I need is right here. I have the computer. This is the first time I've tried to broadcast remotely, so it's pretty cool. But this place is great. Everyone say hi to Dan Joseph as he's there with the United Wrestling Network TV title. And so, yeah. So again, this is a historic night for the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood group, the United Wrestling Network, the NWA. You're going to see the stars of the United Wrestling Network in this concert with the stars of the National Wrestling Alliance. We know that Miracle Mike Bennett is challenging Nick Aldis for the 10 pounds of gold. Will somebody else be here with them? You'll have to watch. Camille, and really this is the only inter-promotional match we're seeing Camille take on Heather Monroe. Of course, you know, she's kind of the queen of the United Wrestling Network. Let's see, Levi Shapiro is here in the house. Levi Shapiro will be challenging the United Wrestling Network TV champion Dan Joseph. Well, one of the matches you guys will certainly, if you're not familiar with, you're going to get a kick out of, and that's the Tribe, Hawaiian Lion, and the Navajo Warrior taking on the Wolf Zaddies. And that's Bad Dude Tito and Che Cabrera. That's going to be hard hitting. That's going to be so much fun to watch. The other matches that are scheduled here are, how's it going? Do you need me to move anything?
Right here, that's it. People are going to be going for
Yeah, you're fine. I'll move. Other matches that are here that a lot of people are going to be looking forward to, of course, is Hammerstone. He's in the building. He defends his West Coast Pro Wrestling heavyweight championship against EJ Sparks. Eli Drake is in the building. This is going to be great, guys, and the setup here is beautiful. No, that's not mine. It's yours now.
Shouldn't be on the floor with somebody.
Absolutely. So let me get you guys, now that the action's kind of cleared out, let me get you a good shot of the ring. This venue is going to be perfect for when they do welcome an audience back in here. But this setup is so pretty, guys. It's so pretty. And I think you guys are all going to be excited. You should be happy with the show. Again, the link is on Fight TV. If you haven't ordered it yet, I'm not begging you to order it, but you'd be dumb not to order it. And let's see what some of your comments are. Let me see. Okay, so Captain Cat's here, Woodland Goblin's here, Dave Scooby's here, and my buddies at the NWA podcast are here. Yeah, I don't, he said he was going to set me up with a spot, but I don't think he meant ringside. And since nobody's here to tell me to leave, I'm still here. Go underneath the ring. Yeah, I saw them put the ring apron on. I don't want to be anywhere underneath that ring. The boogeyman might come and get me. Yeah, Heather Monroe's here. She is going to be taking on, again, Camille. And Heather Monroe is certainly a talent who has kind of defined the women's division of the United Wrestling Network. So it'll be cool to see her get an opportunity to have this match against Camille. They really are hyping up Camille's undefeated streak. Now, I don't know Camille's streak outside of the NWA, but I think she just has the one victory. So, but they're really hyping that up. Ryan says you can hear me. That's great. Ryan got the $23.99 deal. Awesome. My boy Will Martin's here. What's up, Will? Woodland Goblin got the package. I just heard Eli Drake say, yeah. Okay, let's see. Dr. Stinson's here. So again, guys, I don't know how much longer they're going to let me stay. It looks like they might be asking me to leave right now. Nope, not yet. So I'm literally sitting here on the floor. This is going to be exciting. I saw Aaron Stevens here as well. So if you guys have not ordered Fight TV, you got to do it. You have to. I'm trying to find the link right now as I'm doing this. I'm surprised that the internet is working as well as it is because I'm literally streaming off my phone. So now we know that next week's main event has already been announced, and next week's main event will be Thunder Rosa taking on Priscilla Kelly. And although that I think is going to be a great match, and tonight's all about Nick Aldis and Miracle Mike Bennett. What's going to happen? You guys are going to have to check it out. Thunder Rosa isn't here. I hope you guys know that. She's not here. She's going to be at AEW tomorrow night. So I wasn't really expecting her tonight. If you guys were, I'm sorry. But there is going to be some great talent, some great in-ring action. And like I said, this place looks great. It's really exciting. And, and like I said, it has such historical relevance, guys. This is the first time in 68 years. The last time the NWA World Heavyweight Championship was defended was 1952 against Mr. Moto, Lou Thez.
And like I said,
Hey, that's me talking. I don't need to hear myself talking. If you guys like what you're watching right now, please hit that thumbs up and give me that subscribe button. That'd be great. Jay is in the bubble. I was able to get in. Again, I did take a negative COVID test. If anyone asks for it, I have it in my bag. This is the NWA said, do I see any surprises? The biggest surprise is how nice this venue looks. I think Dave has been underselling how beautiful this place is. The primetime banners on the ringside curtains look great. There's literal flags of the NWA. All right, sorry about the shoddy camera work here, but there's literal banners on the wall. There's a Spanish announce team. There's a separate area where they're conducting interviews. Well, now you're way too zoomed in. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Joe Galley's in the house. I got to talk to Joe Galley. Hadn't spoken to him since Atlanta, so it was nice to talk to him. Todd Kennelly's here. Alyssa Mariano's here. So there's going to be great production. Dave Marquez is doing backstage interviews, just like he did in Power. I saw the world's champion. He's looking like $1 million. I saw Miracle Mike Bennett. He looks great. Any surprises I have seen, I don't want to spoil them for you guys. You just have to watch. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Again, for $7.99 for 90 minutes of professional wrestling action, I don't know that there's a better value right now. And don't get me wrong, I know you can watch the WWE Network for $9.99 and have access to all the vintage NWA action, but this is really the only place you can see NWA wrestling. You know, the NWA national champion is here, Aaron Stevens, but I don't know that you're going to see him wrestle tonight. He's not advertised. And I guess really the only surprise outside of that is Eli Drake is here in the house. I mean, he was used in promotional material. He is a native to Los Angeles. So it's no big surprise that he's here. I just don't know what capacity he will be here in, if maybe he's just here as part of the interviews or what. So now more of your comments. Ryan Romano says Thunder Rosa. Dave Scooby says, so stoked for this, rewatching Hard Times as a warm-up. That's a good warm-up. Ryan said saying Thunder Rosa's name is exciting. It is, man. And she's a hell of a talent. I mean, tomorrow night, you're going to see how good of a talent she is when she defends that women's championship against, oh my gosh, why did I forget her name? Good radio or good podcasting for me forgetting the talent's name, right? Will you guys tell me before I find it? Against Ivelisse. Yes, Ivelisse. Ryan had it. And so she'll be defending the title tomorrow night. And then, of course, on Saturday, she's defending the title against American Kaiju, Lindsay Snow. So, I mean, now more than ever, the NWA is here. We're able to watch NWA content. And again, I want to stress how important it is for you guys to support. If you love the NWA, you need to support these companies that are supporting the NWA. If you want to see a return of NWA power, I mean, the demand has to be there. If you guys didn't already order the Independent Wrestling Expo that featured our World's Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis defending the 10 pounds of gold against Nobi Bryant, you need to check that out. Of course, AEW, you guys need to tune in. Everyone needs to watch tomorrow to show AEW how valuable the NWA is. They're using Thunder Rosa because they're noticing the ratings are going up and that she's a talented performer. Those matches, those ratings, those are going to count for something. Of course, Mission Pro, yes, that is Thunder Rosa's promotion, but what better way to support our champion than to support her wrestling promotion? Yeah, we have to. This is the NWA. Just said it. We have to represent the NWA, the NWA fam. This support, the support that we show these guys, is going to show value. It's going to increase value, and that's what we're looking for, is the increase of value. Let me just show you something over here real quick. I mean, this is top notch, guys. This is, look at that board, man. And this Thunder Studios, man, is no joke. It is no joke. This isn't some rinky dink little backyard studio. I mean, this is a legit place. It's the real deal, and it's in Long Beach, California. They host esports here when they're not hosting wrestling events or shooting commercials. So we are. I was hoping to kind of get someplace to sit down and talk to people, but apparently that's not in the cards. And my whole foot is numb right now from sitting Indian style. But so yeah, guys. Again. I was really hoping I'd have someone to interview, but regardless, the other thing too is the NWA World Heavyweight Championship again is being defended tonight, Women's Champion tomorrow night. And when was the last time we saw two NWA World titles being defended on back-to-back nights? That's something pretty special right there. So, did you guys have any questions you wanted to ask me before we end this a little bit early today? Feel free to ask before I shut down. So what am I most looking forward to? Well, like I said, I would be lying if I didn't say it was the 10 pounds of gold. I'd be lying if I didn't say it was seeing Miracle Mike Bennett challenge the national treasure, Mr. Primetime Live. Let's be completely honest. I don't think Nick Aldis will lose the title tonight, but I do think Miracle Mike Bennett has an opportunity to establish himself as a big name in the world of professional wrestling. And again, a victory over our world heavyweight champion will make all the difference for his career. He could basically relaunch his career tonight. And even in defeat, he could still relaunch his career tonight. That's the power of the 10 pounds of gold, man. You guys seem to forget Cody Rhodes was a big deal. Cody Rhodes was a very well-established name. When he defeated Nick Aldis for the 10 pounds of gold, September 1st, 2018, at All In, it propelled Cody Rhodes to much greater star power. Cody Rhodes, that pay-per-view, despite what anyone else would say, that main event was Aldis versus Rhodes. And that pay-per-view launched a professional wrestling company. And it doesn't happen without that excitement, without that intensity, without that 10 pounds of gold. We could debate that all day, and I would not be wrong. But outside of that matchup between Mike Bennett and Nick Aldis, I'm really looking forward to seeing tag team wrestling. As Will Martin will tell you, Will and I are huge friends too, but we're huge fans of tag team wrestling. And we're going to see two great tag teams go head-to-head tonight. The story between the Tribe and Bad Dude Tito goes back probably 15 years, 10 years. And Bad Dude Tito used to team up with Rico. And Rico and Tito were called the Banditos. And the Banditos were the guys that came in and took the tag titles off of Hawaiian Lion and the Navajo Warrior. Back then, those titles were called the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood Heritage Tag Titles. So seeing this tag team war continue, it's going to be pretty awesome. And then I don't want anyone else to think. Sorry, they're taking bumps in the ring. Also, Levi Shapiro will be challenging Dan Joseph for that United Wrestling Network TV title. Dan Joseph has been on a tear as of late. He's been wrestling all over the United Wrestling Network, defending that TV title. But this will be his first time appearing on pay-per-view and defending that title against Levi Shapiro, who's really grown as a competitor in the last 2 years. He's gone from tag team wrestling to a singles career. And I think if you guys are sleeping on Levi Shapiro, you're missing out. Okay, so Nick goes over and hopefully Mike gets over. This can reignite his career, build to a possible series of matches down the line. And I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Nick's insurance policy is here. Camilla's here. So if there's any funny business, someone's here that's got his back. It's not just Nick versus the United Wrestling Network. Camilla's here. So it'll be interesting how things go. What's up, Che?
What's up, dude?
Say what's up to the Alliance podcast.
Oh, hey, guys.
What's up, Alliance Podcast, the best podcast professional wrestling.
Oh, look at that. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, and those two guys are going to literally go to war with the Tribe. And I appreciate that. That's cool. I've known Tito for a long time, and he's been a bad dude for a long time. So this will be fun. But again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Mike Bennett won't be done with Nick Aldis after tonight. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that right. But as we're rapidly approaching the 30-minute mark, and I'd love to be here all day, but I think I'm going to get asked to leave here any minute, so I just want to make sure that I'm not pissing anybody off. Of course, the illustrious Joey Chaos is here. He's working behind the scenes, which is pretty cool. Joey Chaos is like the trainer of champions. His school, the Santino Brothers, out here in Southern California, has made some of your favorite wrestlers, whether you know it or not. Jake Atlas from WWE's NXT, Brody King out of Ring of Honor, Tyler Bateman out of Ring of Honor, Heather Monroe, Douglas James, formerly of the MLW. He's been responsible for training a ton of great talent here in Southern California. And by far, he's been one of the most influential pro wrestlers in the area for the last 15, 20 years. And if you guys watched XPW, he was the former TV champion, held that belt longer than anybody. But let's see. Terry McDermott says Mike Bennett will shed the Red Rooster image tonight. Man, I hope so. He's a very competent wrestler. It's for anyone to think that Mike Bennett can't go. I mean, that's just foolish. Mike Bennett is awesome, and his shot against Nick Aldis tonight. I don't think he's going to blow his opportunity, but. So we're going to end it now, guys. Again, I appreciate you all tuning in. Hopefully I can grab some interviews backstage. Make sure you're following the Instagram account at the Alliance Blog. We'll be posting photos and video. Of course, that aggregates to all of my social medias at the Alliance Blog. Again, you're going to see some behind the scenes footage. So make sure you're following. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, order the pay-per-view. And all right, guys, I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna call my shot before they call me. You guys, I will see you at the matches. Good night.